Welcome back. Another episode of me going through 10,000 nickels on my quest to complete the 1938 through 1961 Jefferson nickel set. Well, it finally happened. I had been plowing through these nickels at a rate of 10,000 each week. I started this set back on November 29th, and I did not complete it until today, February 4th. And it was not for lack of motivation or anything like that. I got myself a terrible illness. Started feeling sick on December 2nd, and it was just an off and on again congestion, insomnia, dry eyes, fever, resting heart rate at sometimes of 150 beats a minute. Wowzers. Feeling a ton better though. So this batch of 10,000, it was pretty good. I broke my record on silver nickel finds. The most I'd ever found of a batch of 10,000 was 5 silver nickels. Found 6 in this one, along with 3 buffaloes, none that I needed. Obviously, still hunting for the 1939 Denver and the 1943 Denver, which I did not find. No surprise there. Did find one semi-key date, which was a 1950 Philadelphia. Did not have the D. Fortunately, as many of you know, I was fortunate enough to find the 1950 Denver in my very first box way back in 2013. Had zero idea of what I had found. Just realized at the time that, oh, they only made 2.6 million of them. Those are kind of hard to find. So, anyway, you'll notice in the footage, things look a little different because the footage starts on November 29th, and then there's a big almost 2 month gap in there. It's over a 2 month gap. So I got myself a new nickel roll opener. You'll see that on the table. And I've been using this little cardboard cutout. It shaves off about 40 minutes of sorting time for me. So as I'm going through these nickels, they're already sorted. I know what I've found. Anyway, this will be a little bit more well put together on the next episode. Just kind of getting back in the swing of things. As always, if you'd like to see anything in addition, or if you got questions, feel free to leave a comment below. Well, it took long enough to get through all them nickels. Finally made it through this batch of 10,000 after like 64 or 65 days. Broke my record on silvers. I found 6 silver war nickels. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Way above average. Still need the 39 Denver, the 43 Denver. Found a mountain of 59 Denvers and 58 Denvers. Happens quite a bit. Pair of foreigns. I found this one back in November before I got sick. I know I found these before. I don't recall what this is. I found this toasty little fella. It's my favorite foreign one. It's got the fish on it. Yeah, looks like it was sitting on the bottom of a parking lot for a while. 3 buffalo nickels. I don't believe I need any of them. I don't even remember what the dates are on this. It's got a 36. 30 something. And then this was the one I found in the last box. This thing was just absolutely wrecked. Usually when they look like this, they're from the early 20s. Or they're from the 19 teens, 10s, whatever you want to say. Found a semi-key date, the 1950 Philadelphia. Not the 1950 Denver, though. Thankfully, I found the 1950D in my first box many, many, many years ago. These 39 Philadelphias. I mean, look how many of those there are. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 of these. I still need this one, the 39 Denver. I was disappointed. 8 different occasions throughout this hunt. Usually I find them like this. You flip it over. Nothing. Nothing. It's still kind of amazing that there's that many of these just floating around out of here. And did find a first year issue, 38 Philadelphia. Pretty cool. Anyway, we're going to get all these tallied up. It's kind of comical up here. Every week was doing 10,000, 10,000, 10,000. Get sick. Now we're to February. Anyway, mind the mess. Here's. These are all unsearched nickel boxes. I got 15 of them here. $1,500 of nickels right here. Maybe there's something good in there. And if you include these, there's $2,000 face value of nickels down here. Alright, I'm done. No surprise, did not find any that I needed, but I did get one upgrade. 1956 Denver. There's the one that's in the second book. And there's the one that's about to be in the second book. Anyway. All right. Here is the grand total after 220,000 nickels searched. My goodness. I apologize for the audio being absolutely terrible in the previous segment. My microphone must have got knocked in the last couple months, and I wasn't doing another take. It's not going to get a ton of views on these yet anyway, and it's purely for documentation purposes. Anyway, a couple things I want to point out on this chart. If you look towards the upper left, actually, we'll just explain the chart a little bit. So we've got all the years of the nickels on the left. At the top, you'll see P, D, and S. That's for Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. Those are the different locations where these nickels were minted. The 1939 Philadelphia, I have found 122 of these. I need the 1939 Denver. I have flipped over 122 of these nickels just to be disappointed. It's still fun, but guys, I've been doing this for almost a year now. Almost a year. It's going to be a year in April. I've been going at this hard. The disappointment is really starting to get to me. But nonetheless, it's still fun. The blue boxes that you see, those are key date nickels. These are extremely low mintage, very difficult to find. Now, you'll see that the 1950 Denver, there is a 0 in here. However, when I initially started this collection back in 2013, I didn't keep any stats, and I'd only went through 8,000 nickels or 4 boxes. This is only for this run. The green boxes, the very light green, those are semi key date nickels. Pretty tough to find as well. And anything that's shaded gray, those are silver nickels. And then towards the bottom, you'll see the Buffaloes. Liberty nickels. Liberty nickels are what were minted before the Buffalo nickels. I have been lucky enough to find 4 of them so far. Typically, it's something you only find maybe 1 every 200,000 nickels. And I have been fortunate enough to find 4 of them. Towards the right, you got some fun statistics in there. Total boxes, 110 boxes of nickels. The face value, I've went through $11,000 nickels, 5,500 rolls of nickels, over 2,400 pounds of nickels. And then I've got some average find rates in here. So box of nickels has 2,000 nickels. So on average, out of every box of nickels, I find 26 Jeffersons minted between 1938 and 1959. Buffaloes on average, I find a buffalo for every 4,300 nickels searched. My Liberty nickel average right now stands at 55,000. It's going to continue to increase. I'm certain I will not find another one for probably at least another 100,000 nickels. So anyway, that's the chart. I've got an Instagram page up now as well. Nickel Guy 88, obviously, and I'm going to be starting a TikTok page because, hey, why not? As always, please like, share, and subscribe. If you have any questions, comments, anything you'd like to see, feel free to leave a comment below. I'm going to get this next box of nickels, this next set of 10,000 rolled out here shortly. So I'm back at it. I'll be closing in on 300,000 before I know it. Well, 250,000 is the next milestone. Anyway, see everybody later.